So welcome to the apartment. We have moved into this apartment in 2019, so it's about 5 years right now since we live here. The apartment is 67 square meters and we have one bedroom. So it's not that big, but the structure of the apartment is pretty nice, as you will see. And we pay around 1,600 for the apartment, which includes heating, water and underground parking, but does not include electricity. We pay for that separate, and because we're driving an electric car, it depends on the months, but it's around 100 to 150 every month. And the price for this apartment is pretty average here in Switzerland. So let's get started. Okay, next to the entrance here we can find our hangars where we store everyday jackets, backpacks and shoes that we use. Because in Switzerland, in older apartments you will find them built in, but here it's not built in, it's kind of the only option to store these things. So we have these cheap IKEA hangars here. And on the opposite side of the entrance you can find what is called a loggia. It's an indoor balcony. So basically, no matter if it's storming, raining outside, you can still sit in here and you're covered, which is quite nice. We don't use it that often, but it's nice to have it there. And here next to the wardrobe is our bathroom. It's the only bathroom in this apartment. It's pretty small, but I still would like to show you. So here, of course, we have toilet, we have a bathtub behind the door, and we have a shower right here and a sink in the middle. And what I really do like about Switzerland is most of the mirrors behind them, there is storage. So we store, for example, deodorant, razors and other things like that, toothpaste that you use every single day, right there, which adds a lot of storage and keeps the bathroom tidy. When we move further down the corridor, we can see our dining room, which fits enough for about 6 people. We can put some additional chairs. It has very nice IKEA lights that I did myself, this whole construction. And on the wall in the back, you can see we've painted it black. And we also added some wood structure to it to make it a bit more interesting than having all walls white. So I quite like this. And we also start to see a few plants. I have 2 here gifted from my brother. The third one unfortunately died. And what you also have stored here in the living room behind me is one air purifier. Basically it helps when cooking because the apartment is quite open, so it helps with all the nasty smells. And next to it is also a robot vacuum. We call him Oreo. He helps us clean the apartment and keep it tidy. And then when we turn from the opposite side of the dining area, we're directly in the kitchen. As you can see, it's quite open. And before we enter the kitchen, I really want to talk about my personal garden right here. I'm looking forward at one point owning a garden and having an outdoor area where I can plant stuff, but that's as good as it gets for now. We have a few nice paintings my wife selected, and then we have an open kitchen area right here. And in Switzerland it's quite common to have built-in fridges. So that's the fridge right here. Looks very sleek, all the same color. And to actually extend the storage of the kitchen, we have added an IKEA furniture which has some built-in storage and also a microwave. Then let's move over here. This is actually quite nice. I really like this about the apartment, and this is this tiny storage area. It is messy now because I think every apartment has a messy storage, and this is ours. We store cleaning supplies, dishwasher soap, things we need to recycle, and we also have our own washing machine and dryer combined right here, so we can easily wash clothes and things like that. I really appreciate this storage because it's hidden and out of sight, but still easy accessible. Let's go outside to the loggia, and I want to show you something I'm very proud of. So right here we're standing on a floor I have actually created. It's made out of cheap IKEA tiles. It's not the cleanest right now, there's a lot of dog hair, but I adjusted these IKEA tiles to fit perfectly in this loggia, and below it was just bare concrete, and I think this gives it a more luxurious feeling or a more homey feeling. And let's move back to the entrance, and with that also to the living area. And this is Mishka, our awesome dog, and she likes to sit right here because that's her personal spot where she can overview the whole area of the apartment. And she also has these very nice big windows. We are here on the 5th floor, so a pretty nice view, and she definitely knows the whole neighborhood. We have here this Scandinavian style couch that was pretty expensive, and so far it has been pretty durable. We have a simple IKEA rug and a simple glass table as well from IKEA. On the right side we have a commode that just has some additional storage for pen, paper, and for example also bed sheets and towels. These are things that are stored here, and yeah, it fits a lot. And then on the opposite side of the couch, of course, is this massive TV, which I really love. It's a Sony TV. It has been with us since about 5 years, and it's very awesome because it actually has a very interesting technology. It has speakers all inside the screen. So when an explosion is happening on the left side of the screen, you will hear it from the left side. So it actually does not need a sound bar, which would kind of clutter the space, so it looks pretty clean and the picture quality is awesome. On the bottom we have an IKEA shelf. As you can hear, most of the things are from IKEA as it's just a cheap option. We have router, network, storage, printer and some dog toys, as well as some cables hidden right here for additional storage. Then we enter the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. It's my YouTube videos that I create every single week for you guys, and I hope you like them. And here in the bedroom I also have space for my personal desk setup, which, as you can see, it's a 1-bedroom apartment, but I'm quite happy on the space I got here. And this is probably the most minimal desk setup you have ever seen. There will be an updated video on it, but I'm very proud of it. On the right side I store my lights and tripod. It looks a bit messy, but it's just too much of a hassle to disassemble it every single time I film, so it just stores right here. Then we have an IKEA closet, a bed and 2 side tables, and that's basically it. We actually don't have any lights in the bedroom, which I think we don't need, because the bedroom is here for sleeping or creating magic. I mean, YouTube videos. And with this we come to the end of the apartment tour. If I would move in here today, I would do a few things different. My taste has changed, but I think that's normal. But rather than replacing things that are actually still functional, I invest that money rather into traveling or something else. And as you saw, the apartment has windows all around, which adds a lot of natural sunlight, which is a big plus for this apartment. And also the layout of the apartment is quite unique. That's why we like it here so much. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any additions to the apartment, what might work somewhere or what we should add, please leave it down in the comments. And thank you for watching. I will see you maybe next week. Have a great one.